Right now, the job market is tough, especially for like computer science students. They get out of college, they're applying to all these big companies, Amazon, Facebook, Nvidia, and of course, only the top people are getting those jobs, and most people are getting rejected, and they're not getting those jobs, and they're just sitting at home and they're more hopeless, or they think, oh, why did I go into computer science? Like, this isn't even, I can't even find a job, and all this. And a lot of these people aren't even entrepreneur minded. They don't want to start a business, they don't want to build something, and they just want a solid job. And there's just one key thing that I think they're missing that could just propel them in their career. It's really simple. If you can't get the top jobs in these big companies, but you still want a solid salary, 100K, 150K, 90K, whatever, you don't go into a different field where your skill is drastically valued that your competition doesn't have. So, like, I come from a finance background. I worked in a big company, headquarters, corporate headquarters, and all that. And most of the work, that day-to-day work and stuff, was just being good at using Excel formulas, writing some VBA code, and the really smart people that did well, they knew some SQL, right? Imagine you're a computer science student, you going into finance, like you get a job like a risk analyst or some type of something to do with uncertainty or risk, and you go in there with coding background like VBA and like SQL. These stuff is extremely easy for somebody in computer science, or they can learn very quickly. You're going to blow out your competition. Like, they won't be able to compete with you at all. You'll make good money, and you'll probably enjoy it. I mean, it'll be a bit different than an actual computer science job, but you'll enjoy it and you'll put your skills to good use. And some people will try to argue, be like, well, I studied computer science, I want to go specifically into computer science and do specifically that. And they're just sitting at home applying for months or even a year. Like, are you satisfied with that? You're not doing anything, you're just sitting at home. Why not, take that time and go into a different field and use your skill where maybe you're not the best computer scientist, you can't compete with the top guys that made it to like Nvidia, but you can go into finance or sales or something else where you can use your coding skills to automate the process, and you can basically blow out your competition and get paid good money for it. I don't think most people in computer science realize this. And it's not just computer science, it's any field where you get a skill. You can't compete at the top of that field, go to a different field. It's simple.